This is Shelly McMurtry, founder of firstinhermind.com. And right now I'm out here at the equestrian center where I live, and I want to talk to you about something. I have a question for you. What is your story buddy? Now, that's a question that I've asked quite a few men, and amazingly, I get some very kind of blank faces and occasionally even a pale face or two, because a lot of men don't really think of their life and their character that they present to women as a story, okay? I talk a lot about becoming the whole man and the character, but a character has to have a story. The story is the who, what, why, when, and where of that character and how that character came to be. Without a story, you don't have a character. So to become the attractive character, you need a story. We all have a story. Now, some men naturally come with more of a story than other men. Maybe they came from a family that traveled a lot. Maybe they were fortunate enough to have some interesting adventures in college or meet some unique people, whatever. For most men, though, even if their life has been fairly interesting, they just don't perceive it as being interesting. And I've met a lot of men who really perceive their life to be boring, but as I start to listen to them and they start to open up, I realize, really, your life isn't that boring. Because I think a lot of times when it's our life and we're living it day in and day out, it may not look very interesting to us, but to an outsider, it might be very interesting. So we each have to remember that. And no matter how interesting your life might be, or it's not, it doesn't matter. We each need to present our story as our character. And for men, this is very important. Your story is everything about your character. When you're looking at your story, realize what got you to be who you are now. Who got you to this point? What got you to this point? How did you get to this point? It can include what your goals are going forward. Now, I want to talk about real briefly one of the biggest things, one of the biggest hurdles men have to overcome when it comes to their story and how they present that story to women. Unfortunately, a lot of men feel that they need to be humble and honest, and that's fine, but if certain bad things have happened to you, if you've lost certain jobs along the way, if maybe you feel like you would have been successful at something but someone beat you to the punch, whatever has happened to you has happened. We've all made mistakes. We've all had a dare or two we've taken that has just, miserably failed. Who freaking cares? I don't care. And no woman wants to hear about it. What women want to hear about is that you overcame that. It's fine that it happened. Tell the hysterical story that how it happened. Tell them about the funny mistake you made. If you can laugh at it and you're confident enough to laugh at it, she will too, period. Secondly, when you're talking about the mishaps and your fumbles and bobbles and whatever has happened to you along the way, always show how you persevered, how you pushed forward, and you came out ahead of the game no matter what was dished to you, okay? That you remained in control and that you have control of your outcomes and of your life. This provides the woman with the sense of security and leadership she needs to see from a man. When a woman wants to feel like she can engage in sexual activities and being intimate with a man, she needs to feel that that man has control of his outcomes and that it's safe to procreate with him. Remember, we're talking about our primal mind here. It doesn't matter where society is currently. Sex and attraction comes from a lot of the primal mind. So for a woman to feel sexual, to feel like she can open herself up to mate, to express herself sexually, she needs to feel that she is with a man that has control over his outcomes, that isn't just some loosey-goosey somewhere that needs a mommy. No woman wants to be a mommy. She needs a man in her life that can be a leader and that can take control and make the best of situations. That is the most important thing that you can present in your story, which of course is your attractive character. So perfect your story. Don't be afraid to talk honestly about the hiccups and the mishaps and the something you maybe totally royally screwed up. I've done it, we've all done it. But if you can deliver that in a comical fashion, but also show how it didn't ruin you, you didn't allow it to ruin you, and you just got up even stronger, even more knowledgeable, you pushed forward, and you learned from that, and you won't let it happen again. Those are the most important things that the woman needs to see in your character. When a man is that character, he's going to have a lot more women open themselves up, feel confident and secure to be sexual with him, and want to explore and feel like they're in a safe, attractive environment to be sexually intimate and to express themselves sexually. So your character shows a woman that she can do that. Your story is what makes that character. So what is your story, buddy? Think on it. This is Shelley McMurtry, firstinhermind.com. Thank you.